Former President Goodluck Jonathan and his entourage make their way into this hall for the official launch of 2 books authored by the 18th Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase. Amongst other dignitaries present are the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 elections, Mr. Peter Obi, top-ranking officers present and retired from the police and army community, the political class, religious leaders, the academia, human rights, and other invited guests. The books, titled Readings on Election Security Management and Selected Readings on Internal Security, seeks to interrogate the complex dynamics of electoral security and governance in Nigeria.
First is to open up the intellectual space in relation to the intellectual, legal, and professional inputs into the field of democratic policing. Second is to equip police, the wider law enforcement community, the political class, and other strategic actors in some democratic space that the requisite knowledge that will not only engender quality election, security outcome, but acts as a framework to hold law enforcement operatives accountable. The outcome of these engagements, coupled with my experience as a former Inspector General of Police, as well as my legal background, clearly exposed me to the knowledge gap on the election security provision.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan is the chairman of the event and in his remarks harped on the need for Nigerians to reject the political class involved in electoral malpractices.
Here we willfully do the wrong thing and we with the Nigerians celebrate the wrong thing. And I believe one day the country will get to the level where people will reject bad behavior. And when we get to the level that we reject bad behavior, so this will not happen again. Most other countries, the military don't get involved in the day-to-day managing elections. Some of them, some countries, they use them to manage some strategic transportation system like the Air Force and the Army in very dangerous areas to convey material. But manning, pulling, staying around, military are never used.
His thoughts are also echoed by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi.
If people decide that we have to leave off the situation we have, where we have become a crime scene and we are chasing criminals, the criminality will start from the politicians doing the right thing. If we want to talk about security, talk about anything, when we stop stealing as public officers, the children and all those criminals will equally learn from us. And that policing will even do their work.
The books are then unveiled.
To the glory of God.
It is expected that the publications will address the knowledge gap in electoral management in Nigeria and provoke meaningful dialogue on election security. From Abuja, Victoria Longchan, Channels Television News.